ETBUsports.com here with head women's basketball coach Dustin Howard, heading into the final week of regular season, traveling to Louisiana and Mississippi. Dustin, recap the win over LeTourneau, where you guys played a very strong first half, which propelled you to the win, and had several players do well in the game.
Well, we really came out confident, and we came out on fire. It never really was a game. We came out, we jumped on them, we shot the ball really well. I think we shot over 50% from the three-point line and from the field in the first half. We had, I think we had 9 or 10 assists at halftime, which is almost our season average for a whole game. So we played well as a team. We were up 43-23 at halftime, and I think we were up 29 or 30 with about 10 minutes left in the game. And anytime you can go in and do that to your rival in a game that we really needed to win to keep our tournament hopes alive, that's got to be a positive thing going forward.
What were some of the players that played well against LeTourneau?
April Leonard really had a great game. She's been struggling shooting the basketball. She just hadn't looked very confident. And coming into practice, we prepared and let them let them play a little bit in practice and make some of their own decisions so they can become a little more confident. And she shot the ball really well. I think she was 3 of 5 from 3, had 17 points, like her second or third best point total of the season, and she played really well. Pagan Guilford has really been a spark coming back from injury. She had 5 assists against LeTourneau the other day, and that really helps. Jamie Kalachek has been on a free throw shooting tear. She was 9 of 10 from free throw the other day, and I think she's probably around 30 of her last 34 free throws, and she's in the top 10 in the conference in free throw percentage and three-point percentage. So we had good games from several players.
This weekend you got to go to Louisiana and then Mississippi, taking on the top team in the East in Louisiana College. Talk about these final 2 games and what you need to do to pick up 2 more wins.
Well, coming off the loss from Dallas, I mean, we kind of hope that Louisiana's a little bit vulnerable. I hope our players see that they're not invincible. They're a really good basketball team. They're still ranked in the nation, and we're going to have to play a really great game to win in their gym. But we beat University of Texas Dallas here, and then they went up to LC went up to Texas Dallas and came away with a loss. So I mean that just tells you how crazy our league is, and you can't ever count anyone out. So we're hoping to come in there and execute and keep it close as we can, and hope to win in the end.
And these last 2 games will determine a lot with the postseason. Kind of talk about, there's several scenarios, what it might take to get into the tournament.
Well, there are a lot of scenarios, but our best scenario as far as getting into the tournament is for Tyler to beat Mississippi. And that would put us in, no matter what happened with Louisiana College, that would put us in no worse than a tie with Mississippi for the last spot and the winner goes to the tournament. And so if you can coach the whole year, and especially here in this first season, and go all the way down to the last game of the year and have a chance to beat somebody to make the tournament, that's what it's all about. We'll be in it to the end, and no matter what happens, we won't go down without a fight.
And then lastly, you're heading back to Louisiana, going to LC, to close to home to where you were from. Talk about going back home and seeing some family and playing there.
Yeah, that's going to be nice for my family and some of the other players' family that are close to there, to get to see them play back, near where they're from. So hopefully we can go in there and play well, and we can show everyone, how much we've improved and how hard we've worked throughout this season. But, I'm from about, 30 minutes south of Louisiana College, and, it's going to be good to see some familiar faces.
All right, Coach. Good luck this weekend.
Thanks.